Hotel Goddess here. We're going to talk about the difference in expectations when you're upgraded versus when you're paying for whatever you're getting. And as far as flights, let's talk about first class. First class, a lot of people I know only fly first class. And they actually, some of them stay in hotels that I would consider janky. And they spend all this money on a flight to go stay in a basic hotel. I don't get that. I would never spring for an expensive flight to get someplace and be tired anyway, and then stay in a moderate hotel. I think the hotel is the place where you're going to meet your tribe. People who are similar are attracted to the same hotels. It's like a magnet. So my advice is it's better to go to a hotel that you love and stay there for less time than to stay for more time in a hotel that you don't really enjoy. Some people really can sleep anywhere, and I get that. And for those people, I don't know why you wouldn't just invest in a Sprinter van. I mean, why bother with the hotel? But people like me, we can't sleep just anywhere. We're picky people. If you're watching my channel and you like it and it resonates with you, then you're a picky person too. So first class flights are fantastic, but in my opinion, overrated. I've paid for them very rarely, and I've been upgraded to them a lot, many times. And usually when I'm upgraded, I'm like, this is nice, but I wouldn't pay for it. That's kind of my feeling. The other feeling that I get sometimes is, wow, this was really amazing service, and maybe it is worth it. But that's rare. That's rare. That's of the percentage of times I've been upgraded to first class or paid for first class and I felt like it could have been worth it, I'm going to say that's 5% of the time. It's like that. I mean, a friend of mine, when he flies, he tries to book the most empty flights and just scoot to the back to get 3 seats next to each other. I think that's a wiser plan. He also, though, stays in Airbnbs, and I'm not a fan of the Airbnb. Pick up your trash as you leave. No, thank you. But for some people, it's great. We're all different, and let's celebrate that. But back to the idea of paying for things versus not paying for things, just being upgraded. I'm in an amazing suite right now, and like first class on planes, I rarely pay for a suite. If I pay for a suite, it's because I needed that perfect view, and I knew that only the suites had that view. And views are everything to me, everything. They really are. There's nothing without a view, nothing. Anyway, not everyone feels that way. Not everyone is as visual as I am. So, but when I get a suite upgrade, it's sweet. And today is a perfect example. I'm in a Conrad, and I booked just one night because it's a last minute extra night stay, and I'm upgraded to this amazing suite, and I love the suite. It's got a panoramic view. It's got a balcony. It's got everything you could ask for. But if I were paying for it, what would I say? I would say there are not water bottles next to the beds. There are not robes in the closet. There's a beautiful bathtub, but there are no bath salts or bubble bath or anything like that. A loofah, anything that you would use for a bath is not there. So I would have all these complaints because I'd be spending who knows how many thousand on this room. And I would not feel it's worth it. I would feel that in general, if it's just you traveling or you and someone that you're close, wink, with, then a nice room with a nice view is just as valuable as a suite. Because are you going to be like cooking on vacation? I doubt it. You're going to be ordering food anyway. What's the difference if you have that big dining table? You know, now if you're a family, which I know nothing about that, maybe if you're a family, everything is completely different. I don't know. Maybe if you're throwing a party in the hotel, which I think you're not allowed to in most hotels, but if you are, then maybe it's different. When you're like me and you're kind of a loner in a roundabout way, loner-ish, you don't need a suite. You just need a really nice bed with a great view, because you're going to spend your time going out or being in that bed, doing what you do, looking at that view. So, being upgraded is fantastic, and I appreciate it so much, and I love it. It's a great surprise every time it happens. I do believe when it comes to hotels, your likelihood of getting upgraded with hotel status is much higher if you book a last minute room and they're about to sell out of all the basic rooms and they only have a significant amount of suites left. That seems to be when I get the huge upgrades. Like the one I'm in is a 10 category upgrade. So that doesn't happen that often. Usually you just get upgraded like from a nice king room to a junior suite or something like that. Some Hiltons, sadly, try to charge you for upgrades before you get there. Don't fall for that. Don't pay for that if you're Hilton Diamond, is what I mean. And every reward sort of hotel points thing, they all have their different rules. Some you get lucky a lot more than others. The IHG one, the Platinum Elite, you can get very lucky with that, but you can also just join this thing called Ambassador. And if you join IHG Ambassador, they guarantee you an upgrade. So you just book one room below where you really want to be, and they always give you one upgrade, one level upgrade. I feel like there's better luck in business hotels. You'll be upgraded sometimes more frequently, because if you have status, they think of you as possibly a business traveler, where when it's just a tourist hotel, it seems like they know they're not going to see those people again, so they don't care. Another thing is, if you return to a hotel a lot and they see that, they might upgrade you because they recognize you. That works a lot too, and some. So there's my rant. Should you pay for a suite if it's worth it to you? But for me, no. Should you be grateful when you get one? Yes. Is it much more exciting when it's an upgrade? For sure. Same as getting first class upgrade. It's way more exciting when you just see that your ticket's been upgraded than it is when you pay for it and you're like, oh my God, there's some screaming children in here, and you know. So anyway, thanks for watching. I hope that I'm helping someone, some clones of me out there who'll be interested in this. Those clones, hello clones. So I hope I'm helping someone. Thank you for entertaining me by watching. And be well and travel soon.